So you guys ask me all the time what supplements I take. So I'm going to share them with you. Let's jump in. Hello y'all. Okay, so I'm coming on here because so many people ask me constantly what I take, what supplements I use, what protein I drink. So I did a big vitamin shop haul and thought I would just share everything that I purchased with you guys. Okay? Alright, so first I'm going to start off with the protein. So I love Planta protein because of the calories and the carbs and the protein. Alright, so and then I also only use third-party tested protein, and not just third-party tested, must be third-party tested that post their results online, that it's relatively accessible, and not that just that they say that it's tested and then you don't see any of the results, right? So there's a lot of supplements that do that, and then you don't know what they're actually testing. So I want to make sure that I'm consuming as clean of a protein as possible that has minimal carbs, high protein, very low fat, and low calories if possible. Even in the off season, because I'll get all of what I need, most of what I need from my food. So Planta protein, the cookies and cream flavors, okay to me. This one, again, 110 calories, 4 carbs, 20 grams of protein in a 29-gram scoop, and you're looking at about 2 grams of fat. Consistently across the board, the flavors are pretty good. This one is one of the better flavors. My favorite flavor is this one, the chocolate caramel candy. So I love this one. This is my top pick. So these are my Planta protein. I got 3 of them. And yes, they are pretty expensive, but to me it's worth it. And if you can get it on sale, even better. So this was on sale, so this is why I got this. You're gonna see this online a lot. Elevate cream of rice is not my first go-to for cream of rice. I'll just purchase usually the cream of rice in the grocery store that's cheap, like $2-3 a box with no flavor. But when these are on sale, I do get them. I like the flavors for both of them. The only thing I don't like is the sucralose. I do not like artificial sweeteners. My stomach doesn't like it for my digestion, so I stick with stevia. This does have stevia, but it also has sucralose. My go-to cream of rice is, oh, I'll have to share it with you, but it's a stevia-based one. Oh gosh, I can't remember right now, but if you're interested, let me know and I'll share it with you. But I got these. And then definitely had to get some of these. Got 2 of these. And I choose the 100% creatine, pure creatine monohydrate. So I got 2 of these ones. And got the vegan collagen booster. Got 2 of these. I'll put this in my coffee, in my oatmeal or cream of rice, add it to a protein shake, but definitely helps with boosting collagen. As you know, collagen comes from animals in most supplements. There is no real vegan collagen, but you can do and take things to help boost your collagen, natural collagen levels. And then I have to get magnesium, but since I take magnesium and ashwagandha in the evening at bedtime every night, I opted to get the magnesium glycinate with the ashwagandha, and it's the lower dose, 400. You do not need a really high magnesium, so for me, less is more. I don't like taking high amounts of supplements. It's not good for you to do that, so I just take what my body needs. So I got 2 of these. This is definitely a go-to for me. And I'm not going to share all the benefits of these supplements. That's something that you guys can look up, or I'll do a video about that at a later date. Then next must-have is the algae omega, the EPA DHA. This is vegan, plant-based. Got 2 of those. Take these every single day with my breakfast. So this is a must-have. And then I got 2 of these. These are the Health and Her Menopause Multi-Nutrient Support. So got this. Now, I do take a multi when I'm in the off season, not always during prep, just because I take so much during prep and I cover my bases. But with this, I take this most of the time, but I also include an iodine, a low dose iodine supplement. I didn't purchase that in this haul because I already had enough. And I eat 1 Brazil nut every day, 1 Brazil nut. And the reason I eat 1 Brazil nut is because that's where I get my selenium. I do not need a supplement for that. And you don't need to eat more than 1 Brazil nut because it can be toxic if you have too much selenium in your system. So I take 1 of these for breakfast and 1 of these for lunch. And then at lunchtime with food, I eat my Brazil nut. And then I got L-citrulline. This I take for pre-workout. I do not take pre-workout. For me, my system doesn't like it because I do drink coffee in the morning before my workout. I just don't need the extra caffeine and extra fat burners and energizers and things like that. Citrulline is more natural. It's just better for my system. So I choose this as my pre-workout. And then vitamin D3, I already have this. It does have low levels of this in my multi, but I like to take an extra 1 of these at breakfast. And I make sure I take it. My breakfast has flaxseed and it has hemp seed, so I get my natural fat, and so I take this with that and my omegas with that. It's just better taken with fat, so I take that for breakfast. So this is a go-to. I'll always use this, so got this. And then also B12. I hear some vegans say that B12 isn't necessary, that you can get it from your food. I do not agree with that perspective, just because B12 is found in our soil, consumed by our animals, and we do not find very healthy soil in this country, the United States, and also B12 is depleted in the soil from over farming. So I take a B12 supplement. There is a low dose supplement of B12 in my multi, but I add this for breakfast as well. So the B12, I like the liposomal form, the form that's digestible. It dissolves, put it under your tongue, either drops or the pill, but B12 is a must-have. And I think that is it, except I had enough electrolytes. I do take electrolytes in my water when I'm working out, and I just wanted to try these. It's a chocolate caramel flavor. The fall is coming up, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this in my coffee or with hot chocolate in the morning or something. I don't know, we'll see. But definitely wanted to try these for the electrolytes in the fall. So that's it, guys. Other than that, all my nutrition comes from my meals, my food, and of course during prep there are certain things that I take to help with muscle retention, but on an everyday basis at almost 55 years old and counting, my flexibility, my muscle retention, my skin elasticity, all those things I tried to cover with my diet and with as healthy as possible supplements. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. And make sure you head over to my Instagram page, The Vegan Force, and the website. All right, have a great rest of your day.